Hey everybody, welcome back to another Eldo. I got both cameras finally working, and today no more butts. Helmet cam, which is a little too smooth and the angle's not wide enough. I'm gonna have to tweak with that. Looks like we're doing 5 miles per hour, which we kind of are. But as you saw from the intro, helmet cam actually didn't do it justice. But that was a save. Ooh, oh boy, I thought I was going down. Aaron grabbed brakes and I sent it. I was like, well, let's just go. And rear wheel was hopping all over the place. I was humping the top tube. Saved it though. Oh buddy. So stick around to the end and you can check out the rear cam. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome, all three of you. Please give me a like, subscribe. This is my journey. Why do I do this? I don't know. But I like it, but I make these videos for you. And there goes the Cat 4-5 breakaway, John Sermon, controlling the group up there. Yeah, so this is my progressions through the world of crit racing. I am now a Cat 3. I only know what I know, and so I'm giving you my perspective of it. This race was a lot calmer than the Clever Martinez race I did 2 weeks ago. That race was so hard, I had to take off and do the Masters race and just chill. I was like so scared to get back in this race that I didn't sleep. And that's another thing people don't talk about is like in this crit racing game, everyone's like the man or the woman or whatever. Everyone's so tough and this and that. It's like, dude, does anybody just not sleep because they're afraid of getting dropped in the ride, in the big ride or the big race? Like, I'm not sleeping this year because I'm so nervous about upholding this delusional like success that I had last year in Cat 4 races. But no, it's real. I think we hold ourselves to these high standards, and just wanted to share that. So if you're like me and you stay up all night afraid that you're not going to get enough recovery to do a race, and then you're too tired to do the race, and then you can't perform, leave me a comment below. Yeah, so anyway, we do this for like 15 minutes. I think Team 6 established a breakaway off the front that nobody really wanted to work to pull back until much later in the race, which was fine with me. But let's move ahead. All right, so moved ahead here 30 minutes. Like I said, there was a breakaway off the front and there wasn't much action for a while, but now we were chasing it back. And as you can see, I'm already in red line again at 180 beats per minute. And basically we've already been pushing for a lap, and I've been in the single file train, and as you can see, I'm fourth wheel now, so it has just peeled off one by one by one by one, and I am maxed out because it takes a lot for me to be right here. So last week, or the week I was in the P123, I opened up a gap at this point. I could see that my turn was coming up, and I simply just got out of the train. And that's when I got a little tongue lashing or a whipping or whatever you want to call it. But I was like giving advice like don't do that, you know. I let Jason in here because obviously I'm dying. And so I know from the previous race that don't open a gap, do your turn at the front. And so I feel like it's coming soon. Aaron is finishing his pull, or no, that's Julian. He pulls off. Tony does his little dig here, and then in front of that is Frank and then Jason. So I'm anticipating, I'm at 182, my max is 188, so I'm basically an anaerobic, and it's not an easy effort, but I am just gonna keep pushing and at least just pedal like 10 times or something, because right here if I open up the gap, that's the no-no. So just get up to the front, and Jason keeps going. Jason's a monster, so he elbows me on the other side. I put in the last bit that I can do. I look behind me and say, guys, you know, that's all I got. And Eli's there again, and I think he's more someone actually behind me did not pull through. So hey, we're all doing the best we can, you know. That's the name of the game. So that was a improvement from last time, and I am going to get on the back here wherever it is, and I'm so happy to see all these bikes. Alright, so here we are at 3 to go. This is kind of a late minute attack. This is actually a preem lap, which I'm unaware of in classic Crit Dad fashion. But I decided to follow this out because I don't want to be left behind. I think this is like the move because there's 2 to go and, you know, brakes have gotten away before. So I'm just trying to stick with the race here. But it's possible that everyone up here is going for the preem and that the field feels like it's a preem and to not chase it. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments below. Tony, who's bridging the gap behind me right now. So I'm blowing up. This is definitely a match with 2 to go. I have to think about my efforts and conservation since my fitness is not at that point where I can repeat attacks and have enough for the preems and sprint for the final and all that. And especially in this level of racing, it's a completely different type of endurance and effort. So I think Eli challenges the preem at this point. This is a perfect position for Wyatt, and he decides to go for it. And you can see Eli on his back wheel there. I think Wyatt gets this one. And I am going to get on the back now. Alright, so here we go. Here we are at 1 to go. And things are picking up as per usual. Ryder's front wheel gets clipped here. Aaron grabs brakes. And I do the save of my lifetime. Jesus Christ. So, helmet cam didn't do it justice. I was all over the top too. Rear wheel was going sideways. Let's take a look again from the rear cam. Whew, yeah, so, I mean, it's great racing. These things happen. Number 1 rule, watch your front wheel. So don't overlap your front wheel with the person in the line next to you's rear wheel, because if they come over, your front wheel will turn and you will hit the ground, but their rear wheel will not do anything. So the first rule of crit racing is essentially watch your front wheel. I actually don't talk about it in my 3 things to remember about crit racing, but that is the first thing they tell you. Watch front wheel. So we all saved it somehow. It's amazing. Thank God. So I'm just thinking about keeping my bike upright and the rubber side down, and we go into the final 100 meters, final 1200 meters from the 3rd corner there. And you know, I worked kind of hard just to stay in the race, so I don't have a ton of power left for this final sprint, but I still want to stay competitive. So I get on the inside, which is sheltered from the wind, and I always have had luck coming around the inside of this 3rd corner in the 4.5s. It is the shortest way around, sheltered by the wind. It is a little bit sandy, and I just almost crashed, so I'm not really going all out. But I actually end up behind Rex here in a pretty good position if I still had legs, which I don't. And I don't have anything left for the end, but that's fine. I finish safely. We all do, thankfully. Yeah, it came down to a sprint finish in the end. Pretty close. Wyatt Funk got 2nd, Jason with 3rd, and Sharon with the dub. I ended up 15th, which is an improvement from 23rd. Top 10 is the goal, then top 5, then, you know, and well, I mean, the podium, I guess. But, hey, we can all dream, right? So, that's it for this one. Just a little shorty. Hope you guys enjoy it. Like, subscribe, do those things. See you at the next one.